Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Backpacktrader training room for Wednesday, February, February 28th, 2024. Please note the required risk disclosure. This room is for educational and information purposes only. It is not to be considered individual financial advice. Trading of this type carries substantial risks and should only be attempted with funds you can afford to do without. All right, we'll set that aside. We do have a crude oil inventory session coming up at 10:30 this morning. Crude oil is in a long trade, first trade of the morning, because of this hour-long run-up from just before 8 a.m. to shortly after 9 a.m. Entry at 79.32. And target at 79.49. Money management at 79.47. YM is in a pre-market trade that's gone too far, so we'll wait for a new setup there. Unleaded picking up a long trade, 916. We took a full loss on this 906 trade. That was 62 tick risk, so that's 124 tick loss. We pick up 48 to target 2 and trail out at 824 from an entry at 793, so 731. On the trailer, 48, so we get 79, so we're going to be down 25, or no, 45. Still down 45 ticks. We take another full loss here. 68 tick risk this time, 136 ticks to 45. It's 181, and we are in a new long trade there with just over or just under 2 minutes to go before market open. Of course, our start time on unleaded was 9 a.m. as it was with crude. Soybeans has a get in sync. The plotted entry is 1143 flat, which is also the session open, so I would push to 43 1/4. And the pound Aussie should be in a long trade from 463. Money management at 975.7 and target at 475.7 and target at 477. So that's where we stand. And market is just about to open. Market is open. Russell with a potential short trade touched the stop and now the entry, so we're in this trade. And we pick up money management. That should get us our 14 ticks. The calculator is not tracking this one, so you have to track it manually. Target 3 is 40.4. So missed it by a tick. Stop looks like it's going to be at 43.1. YM picking a, that's going to be a get in sync, I would imagine. 12, well, actually 9 seconds. Yeah, that's a get in sync trade for a long on the YM. Entry is at 51. We spiked up as high as 53. I would take that to 54. YM is a bigger market, so I'll take a 3-tick adjustment on that. And a potential stop and reverse short on crude. Make that 79.19. 21 plus key level. And the YM with a short trade now, stop and reverse to short, that's already hit target 1. Actually, it's not a stop and reverse. The adjustment kept us out of the long. And we are short on crude. 19, so 09 is our money management, which is target 1. All right, the YM. Okay, so we have the short at 856. Oh, I know, I'm sorry, that's the stop. 829. Target was exactly 20 ticks, so that's a one and done session. Avoiding the long trade. We get 20 ticks on the target. 829 to stopping out. Actually, we're still trailing this. At 817. And it's right above the bar, or looks like just above the bar. Trailer stays at 17 and stops out. So that ends the session on the YM. Russell with a short trade, not triggering yet. We did get a win, target 3 and 4 on that first trade, and trailed out probably around target 2. So that is one win. And there's we're going to have a crossover on this bar, it looks like, and that will this bar closing up at this point will cancel the long short and set up a long, most likely. Yeah, it's making it above the, well, maybe not. We'll see. An up close will set up a long. It'll be above the EMA that'll filter it out. Looks like a short close will just cancel. It's because we still have the crossover situation. Unleaded set up a potential stop and reverse that has now canceled. What did soybeans do? Soybeans came down. We were not in this in a trade, so because the system was in a prior long trade, the calculator filtered this short out on hybrid mode, but that would be a valid trade as a first trade of the day. Question is, yeah, that would have been, well, let's see. Yeah, we would be in that as a get in sync. And coming close to target 1 now. Stop is going to plot a little lower than we would, because we did have the chase ticks kick in, thinking it was a stop and reverse. And unleaded hitting money management. The Russell going long. Lot bigger trade than usual, so it's trailing already. It's already hit its trailing potential. So the stop is at 42.4. Haven't moved up to break even yet. That requires target 1 at 45.5. Looks like we got to 45.4. And soybeans picked up target 1. That'll be a one and done there. So the YM was one and done on the short. Soybeans picking up a short win on the short. We'll look at the original entry on that, since that was our first trade of the morning, so it's not a stop and reverse for us. 12 ticks on target, 19 and 26 for the additional targets. And target 1 on the micro Russell, so the stop will come up to break even at 43.2 and actually goes on up to 43.3, trailing the I believe that's a 14. No, it's that's right. Trailing a 10 EMA. Looks like 43.9 now. 43.8. And looks like I'm overloading my internet connection again. My data's lagging. We'll go with the lagging data. You do not try to trade with what I'm showing, because what you're seeing is about 5 minutes behind the market right now. Trade your own charts. The Russell trade going through target 3, so that is win number 2. Trailing stop at 45.9 now. Now, was this one big enough to take profit at target 2? Normal target 2 is, or target 3 is about 2.8 points. And this target 2 was 3.7, so yes, it was big enough. So targets 2 and 3, trailer at 45.9. Looks like the pound Aussie hit money management. Money management at 475.7, And we got as high as 475.8. So yep, the stop will move to break even. Entry plus 1 pip. So stop will move to 464. That's right. Yeah, 464. Unleaded picked up target 1 and stop is at 883. Target 2 traders still no target yet. Soybeans hit target 2 and the stop is now at 37 3/4. And unleaded continuing to move up. 889 for the stop. Micro Russell stops out and now has a potential short trade. Looks like my pound Aussie feed is current, but nothing else is. Yeah, almost 9 minutes behind on unleaded. It looks like everything else is about 9 minutes behind at this point. Soybeans stopping out at 37 3/4. So we pick up 2 targets. $12 and $19, 31 ticks. And we go from 38.75 to 37.75, so we pick up 4 more ticks times 2 positions, so 8 ticks. So 39 ticks, 9 3/4 points. So just shy of $500, $487.50. And target 1 on the pound Aussie. The short did trigger in on the Micro Russell. 899 for the unleaded stop, just missing target 2. Target 2 at 944. And we got as high as 942. $77 tick target. Target 1 traders got 50 off of that. Taking another shot. 942, 43, and there's target. So 77 from our 881 knocks us down to 104, and we have a stop at 913 at the moment, which was where our just about where our money management was, one tick above money management. Full stop out on the micro Russell short, triggering into a long now. This is our typical size trade, so targets at actionable target at target 3 and 4. Break even, money management for break even is going to be one tick beyond target 1. So that will make it 250 even. Or 2050 even rather. And there it is. And stop at break even 48.7. There's target 2, looking for a little bit, looking for more. We need target 3. So far we have 2 wins, 1 loss. And our crude trade looks like it's stopping out. Yeah, it stopped out. It hit the stop on the nose. Pound Aussie reaching for target 2. And unleaded taking another run, hitting target 2 again, trying to get through that. And there we go, through target 2. I missed. Headed toward target 3, and the stop comes up to 929. We're down 104. The entry is 867. So we need 971 for the stop to get to POQ. All right, get to even. Actually, 972 would get us positive. And the pound Aussie stopped to 468. YM and soybeans are done. Very small stop and reverse on crude, so I would take the look for the third trade here. Unleaded going through target 3. Only position remaining is the trailer at 929. Still need about. Okay, now the trailer is at 943. So we just need 29, another 29 ticks to get to POQ. That's getting close. Okay, we got money, or we got our money management in target 1, so let's put that line at target 2. On pound Aussie at 486. Target 1 was worth 14 pips. Target 2 is worth 23. Just a pip and a half from target 2, and it looks like the micro Russell hits target 3. Yes, win number 2, or win number 3 rather, on 4 trades. And because unleaded is still going, we haven't looked at. In fact, since soybeans is done, I'll slide unleaded over here. So we can look at the micro NQ. Looks like we get in sync. Yeah, we'd get in sync on the short, and that takes a full loss. Then we have a long setup that also takes a full loss, and now we're in a short. Actually, that would pretty likely be a stop and reverse at the full loss. Yeah, six tick adjustment on that big a market. I would definitely take it that way. So we are long, or rather we're short from 15.75, 15 3/4, 9.15 3/4, that is. Long setup for our third trade of the session on crude. Entry at 62. So we have not triggered into that yet. Obviously, if you're trading live, that's going to have already happened. And my data is just getting further behind on everything except the pound Aussie. That now becomes a, well, we'll have to see, but it's now 10 a.m. Data should come back to normal when I change workspaces. Pound Aussie stop to 469. We're still, yeah, we got within 1.4 pips of target 2. And unleaded stop reaching 974, so this will be a POQ trade for target 2 traders. This will be the last trade, getting us positive. Now to 984, so that's 13 ticks positive. That definitely is going to be a positive session for us. And target 1, bringing our stop to 915.50. Yeah, it was just a 2-tick adjustment, so 915.50 for the break-even stop because of the adjustment. And unleaded stops out at 984, giving us a 13-tick positive result for target 2 traders. Target 1 traders would still need to take this short. You are not positive yet. You got only a target 1 here, so $31 rather than $48, so that's 17. And 27.50 for target 1. So you're still, what, 44 less 13, you're still 31 ticks, so you need a little bit more. Entry at 982. Although this is a kind of a tough setup, quite possibly just a rejection or just a pullback and a reaction trade, but we'll have to see. Okay, Micro Russell stopped out, so we'll look for at least one more trade, possibly two. Micro NQ did stop out for a break even. One loss, one break even. Still looking at the 9 a.m. session. We're still 10 minutes from the 10 a.m. data. Oops, and I missed some comments here. I don't have that one either, Kurt. Sure, Pound Aussie is Spotlight. That's pretty much a standard Spotlight. 8 pip or 80 tick range bar for NinjaTrader. 8 pip, so 0.0008. No, yeah, 0.0008 momentum bar for TradeStation. So we are flat, the micro NQ. Target 1 traders on unleaded are short. YM is done. 9 a.m. mini session crude has a potential long setup, or it may end up being a 10 a.m. Actually, not going to take a 10 a.m. setup, so if we get to 10 a.m. and it hasn't triggered in, we will cancel that one because we have a crude oil inventory report at 10:30 this morning. Unleaded trying to push. There's a close below the 20 SMA, 20 simple moving average. So that's a positive sign for this short trade. 38 ticks to target 1, so if we get to target 1, we will end up being positive on the morning. Good morning, Robert. Kurt, I would say email Troy. I'd have to look at my email, which I can't do right now, to see. I don't think I got that because I actually haven't registered for that. That is the pre-release webinar offering for cloud control. Yeah, session high is at 762. The entry is 761. Entry at 762. Okay, thanks, Neil. Kurt, check your email again and see if you got it. All right, there's target 1 on unleaded. So target 1 traders on unleaded will be positive on the morning. Target 2 got 13 ticks net on the day. Target, so far you're going to be about 7 ticks positive. and a potential short trade that just triggered in on the micro Russell. All right, I'm going to have to close it down here in about 5 minutes. Okay, we're not going to find out if we get into that trade or not. Because right now my data is still 6+ minutes away from 10 o'clock. Avi, the link didn't appear in the chat. Unleaded trailer at 961. So actually, net of it all, target 1 traders are going to do better than target 2 today, because you ended up with one more trade. And the micro Russell, if this trade gets to target 3, that will be the end of the session. That'll be the 4th win this morning. This is a larger trade again, so trailer at 48.7 now. Another 3.8 to target 2, so target 2 actually is an actionable target. Well, it looks like we may stop out for a small loss unless this heads back down. Okay, that's the passcode, Avi, but he still needs the meeting ID. As that you haven't shown that in the chat. All right, there's your meeting, Kurt. There's your meeting ID and the passcode just above it. Sorry about that. And we did stop out for a small loss there. $48.2 to 48, just a 5-tick loss times 15 ticks, not minimal loss there after 3 wins. 3 wins, 1 loss. Actually 2 losses now, but the second one was very small. And Unleaded giving us a really nice short trade here for target 1 traders. 941 for the current stop. 982 to 936. So we've got 46 ticks, 53 total on the positive side. We're 7 ticks positive already after target 1 was hit. Stop now giving us another 46 at the moment. And it's time to shut it down. All right. What time was that scheduled for, Avi? And now I long trade on the micro Russell. Another minute and a half. So we went 1 tick beyond, and that would give us our money management. All right, thanks. I hadn't seen the email or the scheduling on that. So. That I may or may not be able to get into it with the crude oil inventory report. We'll just have to see how quickly that goes. All right, looking for target 3 here. This is the final trade of the morning on micro Russell, but I'm going to have to close it down here. Looking like that might make it. And 30 seconds on the long setup on crude. Looks like that's going to be a cancel the trade at 10 a.m. into the session. Yep, that one did cancel. So we will close it down for now, and we'll see you in just a few minutes with the crude oil inventory report.